evening bells ring home across these rolling hills, and the sun slips low behind the pines, the world grows calm and still. I sit beside the weathered fence where my father used to stand, watching fields of golden harvest resting in God's hands. The years have written stories in the wrinkles on my face, of blessings wrapped in heartache and miracles born from grace. I've walked through dusty back roads where only faith could lead, learning heaven always knows exactly what we need. There were days the road grew lonely, nights I questioned why. Clouds of sorrow covered every hopeful piece of sky, but every storm that found me also taught my heart to see the Lord was walking quietly through every step with me. When the evening bells ring home, I know I'm never all alone. Through every mile that I have known, His faithful love has led me home. Like a lighthouse in the darkness, like a fire through the cold, His promises grow sweeter as these passing years unfold. My grandfather owned a Bible worn by countless faithful years, its pages stained by whispered prayers and sometimes by his tears. He'd read beneath the porch light as the crickets sang at night, speaking of a faithful shepherd leading with his light. He never owned much money, never cared for worldly fame, but every neighbor knew him by his kindness and his name. He taught me wealth is measured by the peace within your soul, and trusting in God's goodness makes a broken spirit whole. Now I understand those lessons better every passing day, for everything this world can give will surely fade away. But treasures stored in heaven never rust or disappear, and every faithful promise grows more precious year by year. When the evening bells ring home, I know I'm never all alone. Through every mile that I have known, His faithful love has led me home. Like a lighthouse in the darkness, like a fire through the cold, His promises grow sweeter as these passing years unfold. One cold winter morning, work had nearly disappeared. The future felt uncertain, and my heart was filled with fear. I stood outside the farmhouse, staring toward the empty land, wondering how tomorrow fit inside God's mighty plan. Then a friend knocked on my doorway with work enough to spare, saying, I felt the Lord impress your name upon my prayer. That simple act of kindness changed far more than he could know. It reminded me that heaven watches every seed we sow. The greatest miracles I've seen were often small and quiet, not written in the headlines or announced with loud applause. They came through gentle mercies and unexpected hands, showing how our Father always works beyond our plans. There's a mother softly praying for the child who lost his way, believing heaven hears her every single word she prays. There's an old man on a tractor thanking God for one more dawn. Though his strength is slowly fading, his faithful hope lives on. There's a waitress serving coffee with a smile through hidden pain, still believing brighter mornings always follow rain. There's a young soul searching deeply for a reason to believe, longing for the kind of peace this world can never give. If your heart feels tired tonight and hope seems far away, remember mercy still arrives with every brand new day. The God who formed the mountains knows your name and every tear, and His loving hand is closer than it may appear. Hear the old church choir singing, voices lifting high, songs that carry generations beneath these southern skies. Every note tells of redemption, every verse of grace, pointing every wandering heart toward the Father's face. The empty grave still echoes through every passing year, and hope keeps growing stronger because our King is here.
When the evening bells ring home across these rolling hills, and the sun slips low behind the pines, the world grows calm and still. I sit beside the weathered fence where my father used to stand, watching fields of golden harvest, resting in God's hands. The years have written stories and the wrinkles on my face, of blessings wrapped in heartache and miracles born from grace. I've walked through dusty back roads where only faith could lead, learning heaven always knows exactly what we need. There were days the road grew lonely, nights I questioned why. Clouds of sorrow covered every hopeful piece of sky. But every storm that found me also taught my heart to see the Lord was walking quietly through every step with me. When the evening bells ring home, I know I'm never all alone. Through every mile that I have known, His faithful love has led me home.
like a lighthouse in the darkness, like a fire through the cold. His promises grow sweeter as these passing years unfold. My grandfather owned a Bible worn by countless faithful years, its pages stained by whispered prayers and sometimes by his tears. He'd read beneath the porch light as the crickets sang at night, speaking of a faithful shepherd leading with his light. He never owned much money, never cared for worldly fame, but every neighbor knew him by his kindness and his name. He taught me wealth is measured by the peace within your soul, and trusting in God's goodness makes a broken spirit whole. Now I understand those lessons better every passing day, for everything this world can give will surely fade away, but treasures stored in heaven never rust or disappear, and every faithful promise grows more precious year by year. When the evening bells ring home, I know I'm never all alone. Through every mile that I have known, His faithful love has led me home, like a lighthouse in the darkness, like a fire through the cold. His promises grow sweeter as these passing years unfold. One cold winter morning, work had nearly disappeared. The future felt uncertain, and my heart was filled with fear. I stood outside the farmhouse, staring toward the empty land, wondering how tomorrow fit inside God's mighty plan. Then a friend knocked on my doorway with work enough to spare, saying, I felt the Lord impress your name upon my prayer. That simple act of kindness changed far more than he could know. It reminded me that heaven watches every seed we sow. The greatest miracles I've seen were often small and quiet, not written in the headlines or announced with loud applause. They came through gentle mercies and unexpected hands, showing how our Father always works beyond our plans. There's a mother softly praying for the child who lost his way, believing heaven hears her every single word she prays. There's an old man on a tractor, thanking God for one more dawn. Though his strength is slowly fading, his faithful hope lives on. There's a waitress serving coffee with a smile through hidden pain, still believing brighter mornings always follow rain. There's a young soul searching deeply for a reason to believe, a longing for the kind of peace this world can never give. If your heart feels tired tonight and hope seems far away,
Remember, mercy still arrives with every brand new day. The God who formed the mountains knows your name and every tear, and His loving hand is closer than it may appear. Hear the old church choir singing, voices lifting high, songs that carried generations beneath these southern skies. Every note tells of redemption, every verse a grace.